I quit my toxic job without a PADO plan. 3 days later, my old boss's competitor called with an unbelievable offer. I still remember my hands shaking as I typed that resignation email at 2 a.m. After 3 years at 80-hour weeks, missed family events, and a boss who took credit for all my work, I finally broke. No PADO plan, no safety net, just the $4,312 in my savings account, and a profound need to breathe again. My breaking point. Walking into a client meeting to find my boss presenting my entire marketing strategy as the one I'd stayed up 4 nights straight creating this as his own stroke of genius. When the client looked at me and said, "You are so lucky to learn from someone this brilliant," something inside me just snatched. During my exit interview, HR asked where I was going. "Anywhere but here," I said, which they didn't find nearly as funny as I did. My boss didn't even show up to my farewell happy hour, though he did text to remind me that my non-compete agreement would be enforced aggressively. 3 days into unemployment while still in my pajamas at 1 p.m. Crumman through Joblin's, my phone rang with an unknown number. "Madison, this is Eliza Chen from Apex Pregift. Do you have a moment to talk?" Apex Pregift, our biggest competitor, the company my boss obsessively monitored and ranted about. "One of your former clients reached out to us," Eliza explained. "They were particularly impressed by a marketing strategy presented last month. When they learned you were the actual creator, they suggested we meet." The next day, I sat across from Eliza in a sunlit office as she pushed a job offer across the table. "We've created a new position, Durgar Evelyn Markins. The salary is double what we know you were making, plus profit sharing." I stared at the number on the paper, certain it was a typo. "Here's one more thing," Eliza added, sliding over a folder. "That strategy you created for CloudSync, we'd like to properly catch a persona with you, leading and receiving full credit research, plus a percentage of the account." 2 weeks later, I walked into my first pitch meeting at Apex wearing the confidence I'd left behind years ago. As I set up my presentation, the conference room door opened. My former boss froze in the doorway, his face cycling through confusion, shock, and finally anger, as CloudSync CEO greeted me warmly. "I think you know Madison," the CEO said to my ex-boss. "We invited both agencies to pitch today. Transparency and proper attribution of ideas are very important to us now." My old boss threatened legal action over the non-compete, of course, but Eliza just smiled and handed him a document. Was a cease and desist letter regarding the misappropriation of intellectual property from CloudSync lawyers who were quite interested in, who really created their campaigns. Sometimes the biggest risk isn't taking the leap, it's staying somewhere that steals your light. And sometimes the universe has already planned your landing spot, you just have to be brave enough to jump. My new office has a window. People who know my name and a plaque on my desk that reads, "Credit where credit is due."